How Hemsworth's stunt double can't keep up with him, so he's super annoyed right now.
He can't keep because Hemsworth does too much stuff.
Hemsworth is
too jacked and athletic.
He's going to play Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what he's doing right now, but I guess like
that's a Todd Phillips movie too.
Yeah, and Hemsworth's stunt double is like, I can't do this. Like, I don't want to do this to my life, so he's gonna bail.
Like Christian.
What do you mean? He doesn't want to do the scenes, or
no? He doesn't want to jack up to the level that Hemsworth's getting to.
Hemsworth's getting in shape naturally.
Oh, so he doesn't want to like build his body up to matching.
Yes, yeah, because Hemsworth is getting to an unrealistic level, I guess, of to play Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
So we get Hemsworth Chan there. He's going to be his own.
Yeah, he's going to do his own stunt.
Chris Chan.
But do we really?
That's a YouTuber, by the way.
Do you really need a stunt double to play Hulk Hogan?
Well, I mean, some of the wrestling stuff. I mean, yeah, he only did leg drops and shit.
I saw a picture. I saw the thing about Hemsworth is he probably will never be as big as Hulk in terms of his mass. But I saw a picture of his training. He's way more like definition and separation.
I think he's already bigger than '80s Hulk Hogan.
No, there's no way. There's no
80s,
fucking way.
Like peak '80s Hulk Hogan.
There's no fucking way.
275, 280 pounds.
No, he's way bigger. He was like 3.
He was 7 foot tall and 320 pounds.
No. They said 7 foot tall, 390.
Yeah, that's right.
The Hulk at peak Hulk Hogan
He's
was
a legitimate 7 foot.
When Hulk was at his like prime and didn't have his back, he was probably 6'5" or 6 and like 310. He was
isn't Hemsworth 6'5" or something?
No, he's not.
But he's probably but
6'3", I think.
But I saw pictures of him training. He's way more like
6'3",
more separation and like ripped. Hogan was never ripped. He was just huge, like thick.
He said the hardest part for Hemsworth said the hardest part for him playing Hogan is going to be doing the voice.
Yeah, I think it'd be getting some of those 24-inch pythons.
What about the hair? He's going
to grow the hair.
He's got a great mane of hair.
Shove his
how do you make yourself?
Chris Hemsworth has fantastic hair.
Yeah,
how do you make yourself not?
Can I say that and not sound gay?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not gay.
It's going to be hard for Hemsworth to be unhandsome to play Hulk.
Right,
yeah.
right.
I mean, he's way better looking than Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I mean,
I also just
be like Chris Hemsworth played me. Like, please don't play me.
I also just read that Christian Bale signed on to play the villain in the Thor movie.
Yeah.
But he actually said he never wants to do comic book movies again after the Batman. So it's like they had to pay him a fuck ton, right?
And that's Batman is a comic book character, but those movies weren't like the comic books.
They were their own thing with Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which, I mean, I get, yeah.
And Bale said he never wanted to do like the comic book popcorn movies. So for him to
money
agree
talks.
to do that, yeah, he has to be getting paid like handsomely, right?
Oh, yeah, he's getting ass.
Oh, I'm sure.
Money.
I don't even know the character he's playing.
I have no idea.
Honestly, all I knew he's got cast. I did not look up the character.
I heard something like the God Catcher or something, or yeah,
The what?
The God Catcher.
something like that.
I've only seen. I saw out of all those comic book movies, I saw a Thor. One of them. How many are there?
Oh, he's going to play Gore the God Butcher.
God Butcher. Sorry.
I saw like part 2 or something, and it was because like the girl I was dating, we were at her friends, and they're like, "We're gonna watch a movie," and I'm like, "Okay," and they're like, "We're gonna watch Thor."
The Dark
something.
World.
No, Ragnarok or
Ragnarok was great.
That was a good movie.
but I had never seen any other.
Yeah, there's no backstory.
Else. So I'm like, okay, so I watched that. I go, oh, it seemed pretty cool, and they're like, oh, it was great.
What's this noise?
You know, and they were talking about the first.
That's what I was trying to figure out. It's not
something.
through the headphones.
I don't know what's going on. What have I done? Did I ruin everything?
More Depeche Mode.
I heard it was coming from
It definitely was not coming through our headphones, though.
I was like, what's going on around here? We were plagued with technical difficulty. There we go.
But, yeah, if you've seen the first two Thor
It's because
movies.
we don't have a screen over here. That's why I was doing that.
Ragnarok is pretty much the same as Guardians.
Guardians. That's another Thor.
No, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the Chris Pratt ones.
Never saw
Which
that.
are both. Those 3 movies, the 2 Guardians and the 1 Thor.
You know,
are
I
the best.
never.
Those are the best.
I never saw.
I love the Winter Soldier, though.
I've never saw
Never saw it.
anything with
So
Chris
good.
Pratt in it until today.
Did you watch Parks and Rec?
Yes.
Yeah.
I never saw anything with Chris Pratt in it till today.
I know most people-
I take that back. I did because I saw one episode. I watched like a few episodes with my friend Lindsay of that show Mom.
Oh,
and he was in an episode where
That was his wife
his
at the time.
ex-wife.
yeah, because he was married to that chick, right?
Yeah, Anna.
Okay. Well, yeah, but then I saw him this morning and I woke up and Comedy Central was on, and I'm like, oh, this is that Parks and Rec show. And then he was talking and I'm like, oh, that was pretty funny. So I watched like the episode and it was actually funny. So I watched the next episode. It was funny too.
So good.
If it's your first time watching it, start from the beginning. And I know most people say skip season 1, but if it's your first time through, watch season 1.
For Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
Yeah, it once they get Rob Lowe and what's his name?
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott.
Yeah, but it's not till like the end of season 2.
It gets way better after that.
After season 1, it gets really good. Season 2 starts to get good and then gets really good at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
because they do like a marathon of it on Saturday mornings, and I've always never watched it.
Yeah.
Always never watched it. Just like The Office, I've always never watched that either.
That's how I know my daughter is more like me than I think my in some ways than my son is, because watching The Office and Parks and Rec and stuff like that, she fucking gets it and she watches them and she loves them. Whereas my son's like more like the comic book and nerdy stuff that I like too. And then there's stuff that crosses over.
And yeah, like definitely, like I see what you mean, like because I've only caught little bits of The Office, but what I've seen, I'm like, I know I'm gonna like the show when I finally sit down and take the time to watch.
So
it.
great.
I guess it's better than if they were in the like,
and so
like a Red Rooms on Darkwood.
So the good thing is that like I thought that forever now that NBC must-see TV was completely dead, but apparently it had 2 shows in the 2000s that were good.
Was The Office on there?
Yeah.
Wasn't it on NBC?
Yeah, I didn't know if it was part of like must-see TV.
No, but I'm saying like, my opinion is that the sitcom is completely dead, but apparently there's 2 of them right there that kind of...
You have to be a different type of regular sitcoms.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
But I cherish those old ones though. Like I love like Full House.
Oh
and,
no!
like,
Don't get me wrong. I still.
I just the 80s and the 90s.
I've actually never watched 30 Rock, which I'm told is awesome.
Great.
My favorite sitcom's Roots. Period.
I made
30 Rock was a great show.
I made it 7 or 8 episodes in, and I never went back. And I liked it. I just never went back.
It's great.
I need a new show to watch. Like
everybody always tells me Scrubs, and I cannot do it.
Yeah, I didn't like Scrubs.
I cannot do it.
Scrubs is like. All right, it's a good show, but like not. Some of it's kind of annoying, like really annoying.
I feel bad. Mike's left out because he doesn't watch shit.
No, I don't watch none of that shit.
But
I don't have anything to say.
Scrubs was
it's irrelevant.
Scrubs was a good show, but there was a lot of good parts.
Those
of
middle seasons are what everybody talks about. It's like season 3 through 6 was just the shit.
Yeah.
But I can't make it through season 1. There's no way I'm going to make it.
You don't need to. You can watch. You can watch that.
Can't. It's not in me to do that. I got to start from the beginning. At least the first time I'm watching it, the first time through. After that, I'll watch it whenever. But I got to watch it from beginning to end.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, like because there's certain parts. Certain
like Knight Rider.
Yeah. I mean, like
I started Lord of the Rings with
John
2
John
towers.
McGinley, and then the one who plays the I can't remember it. Dr. Kelso or something.
The old guy.
Yeah, and John McGinley. Hilarious. Both of them. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Pretty much, like, from the beginning.
McGinley hasn't done shit in, like, years now.
He's always been...
He did Office Space and he did Scrubs.
He's always been kind of...
Recently, like, in the last,
nothing
5
recent.
years.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, once Scrubs ended, he's like,
he's always kind of been like that, though, because I remember seeing him in stuff before Scrubs.
He played California in 7.
Yeah. It's true. Good movie. Good shout out to the kids soon.
He was in a
7's so good.
He was in a movie where he was like he like kidnapped somebody and like kept them in their house. He was like a serial killer, but he liked one of them really well and liked him so much that he kept her in his house.
Oh, I never seen
He was
that.
like rich. He was like a rich dude too, and he had like her down in like this cellar.
Oh yeah, that was the Rick James story.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, he played
Or
Rick
Phil
James.
Spector, one of them. I don't know.
One of them.
Phil Spector. He just died, right?
Yeah.
Phil Spector just died, but
We did not do a rest in peace. Fuck him.
Yeah,
we didn't do a rest in peace. Well, we need
feel
to
really bad.
We do need to do a rest in peace.
Oh, we do. Somebody passed.
Larry Flint.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You told
Rest in
me.
peace, Larry Flint.
You told me about that. That did
How
not
old was
pop
he?
up on my.
What?
How old was he?
78.
That did not pop up on my
He was right about the
my
FBI
Yahoo or
all
anything.
along. I'll tell you that.
He died.
Was Hustler still a magazine?
I don't know. He hasn't been involved in daily.
That was the first
sold
magazine
off.
that would show like penetration.
Penetration.
They would show the woman's snapper and
No, because Mike did a clip from last week's episode where we talked about Penthouse forums, and he posted it, and then like an hour later, it's like, I saw Larry Flint died. I'm like, did you do it because Larry Flint died? And he's like, no, but
Larry was hustling.
Larry is hustling at Penthouse. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah, Penthouse was Bob Guccione, right?
Bob Guccione,
yeah.
But Larry Flint started with Playboy,
Yes.
and then said, this isn't raunchy enough.
yeah, this isn't filthy enough.
We need more filth.
It was kind of like how
I need more filter.
That movie,
Hugh Hefner started.
Woody's actually good.
Hugh Hefner
Woody did a
started with
fantastic job.
he started with Esquire.
Yeah.
They fired him.
Yeah.
And then he said they offered him my job back after I was like as a joke, like he was like I was super rich and famous, and like, oh, no, I'm all right, guys. Thanks.
I'm doing fine.
There's actually a point in the 90s where Courtney Love's actually a great actress.
Yeah, as where she was on the stand defending herself from killing Kurt, and then
I'm saying with that movie, and then she did the movie Trapped.
Anytime she talks about when she killed
forgot about that
Kurt.
movie.
Trapped's good.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, she's got to be good at something because music sucked. So,
Well, her music sounded like whoever she was banging at the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, oh, this one album sounds a lot like Billy Corgan now. Suddenly,
Yeah.
but People vs. Larry Flint was a pretty decent movie. But Woody was really good in that movie.
Yeah.
He's
Woody
a great
Harrelson.
actor.
Yeah, Woody's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
liked him in Zombieland.
Zombieland. Both the Zombielands are fun movies.
Never
You know
saw the
what?
second one.
I freaking
It's fun.
I love him doing interviews
Yeah.
on fucking late night talk shows. He's fucking awesome all the time.
I live him in airports when they says don't film my kids,
Yeah.
and then the paparazzi films his kids, and he just punches them in the fucking head.
Well, I saw one interview with him where he was. What was he doing? He was making a movie. Anyway, I think it was one of the Hunger Games or something. And the one Hemsworth was in it, and they started talking to that Hemsworth about his brother Chris, and you just see like Larry, not Larry, Woody Harrelson sitting there, and they're like, "Yeah, your
Larry
brother,
Harrelson?
your brother Chris," and all of a sudden he was like, he puts it together. He's like Hemsworth, Chris. He's like, wait, he's like the light goes on. He's like, wait, is that your brother? Like he didn't realize that Chris and Liam Hemsworth were related. It just kind of dawned on him. I'm like, oh, he's playing around. He's dead fucking serious.
And there's like a third one who's on Westworld.
yeah.
Yeah.
The lesser Hemsworth.
There was a
Lesser Hemsworth is his name.
There was one on The Good Place. You probably never seen The Good
Used
Place,
the,
but
the run off fetal tissue.
they had a fourth one. His name was Larry Hemsworth.
Is there really a fourth
No,
Hemsworth?
there isn't. The one lady was dating the fourth Hemsworth is like Larry Hemsworth. He's like, yeah, he's really nice and he's kind of good looking, but
He's 5'10" and okay looking.
yeah.